And welcome back to Tight Sports, where we talk all sports, but we are heavily biased for the Pittsburgh Steelers and the University of Alabama's Crimson Tide. If you don't like it, you'll get used to it because look at this face. Look at his face. How could you not come back to this channel time and time again? Be sure to like and subscribe. Anyway, going through this Week 13's list of games, we start out Thursday night with Seattle morning in Dallas. Oh, man. Dallas is favored by 9, and I have no reason to deny that will happen. So I'll take Dallas and, as a 9-point favorite. Moving on to Sunday, we got the Birds are flying to see the Jets. Falcons go to visit the Jets while they were successful last weekend. I just think Coach Sala will do everything he can to make sure the Birds from Atlanta do not enjoy their trip and make it a rough flight back home. So I'm going to take the underdog Jets in this game. Yes, they're the underdogs at home, but their quarterback play, I'm not surprised. Broncos will be visiting the Texans, and I'm going with the Broncos to show. I'm going to go with the Broncos. I'm pretty sure they're going to show the young guns with the Texans just how important horses are in the West. The Lions go to visit the Stench down in New Orleans. And I imagine Coach Campbell is feeling pretty embarrassed right now because of their loss on Thanksgiving, which it probably wasn't thankful. They didn't feel that thankful after the game. But I'm sure he doesn't give a flying flip where they playing at, but he wants blood and skin from their next opponent. And I don't expect Carr to put up too much of a fight at home. So I'm with the Lions, who are favored in this one. And just going forward, I'm going to call a favorite. I am calling the favorites by the spread, but the spread moves so much on me from time to time. If it starts out at 3, ends up at 5, I'm still taking it, but I'm just going with where they closed at right before kickoff. So, because there's too much to keep up with. So anyway, side note, what is
All
up with
lines are busy. Please
Derek
hold.
Carr and this sleeveless look he's been implementing lately? His arms look like big old rolls of uncooked dough. His arms look like bananas once you take the peel off. He has the biceps of a college softball player. So that's not bad. Not good either. And I used to have ladies tell me, hey, you have nice eyelashes. You have the eyelashes of a girl.
Mischievous and deceitful, chicanerous and deplorable.
So, whatever that means. And I'll tell you, but to me, it's hard to watch Derek Carr do an interview. It looks like he's wearing that eye stuff, not the football type, but the Instagram model type. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being honest, man. Maybe he's born that way. But hey, some guys are wearing makeup these days. One of my favorites, Prince, he did it all the time. This could explain the multitude of horrible passes that Derek Carr has thrown this season. As you may or may not know, I just recently dropped my 100th video. And to commemorate the moment, my kids bestowed upon me a wonderful honor. YouTube doesn't care that I have 100 garbage videos, but my kids do. So they made me this awesome gift. They made me this awesome plaque, for lack of a better phrase, to commemorate the moment. And if you would, I'm gonna put it up here. If you would, I know a lot of you guys are busy, but if you could, please subscribe to this channel because we want to eventually replace this with something. There's nothing better than this, but if you could, please like and subscribe to this channel. We really, really need it. Just please. I gotta talk to that boy about that. Yeah. We did it. Now we go to the Colts visiting the Titans. This would be a tough one, but I just think that Gardner Minshew will be able to overcome the play of Will Levis, who is, he's still in learning mode. And I think the Colts have enough defense to get Henry, roll tide roll, going sideways. And even with Jonathan Taylor being out for a few weeks because of wrist surgery, I think Zach Moss should be able to take up the challenge and get the Colts over the hump. So I will take the Colts on the road. Chargers will be visiting the coffee lovers of Boston. I don't know if people pick up on what I mean when I say the coffee lovers of Boston, meaning the New England Belichicks, meaning the Boston Tea Party. So they threw the tea, and it was independent.
What are you talking about?
And it was history, American history, and they threw the tea away, but they continue to drink coffee.
What are you talking about?
I call them the New England coffee lovers. Anyway, I don't know what Bill Belichick is doing. If you know, please type it in the comments below. Is he taking for the draft? Because he gets high draft picks, and then he trade them. He'll take a first round and trade it to somebody and get 5 second rounds, third round picks. So I get the feeling that he don't know what he's doing either, to be honest with you. Because I get at this point, without a reliable quarterback, the West Coast time difference could impact the Chargers, but I just don't think it's going to matter in this one. So I'll take the Chargers. The Fins will be swimming up to the Capitol. The Fins, man, they go and visit a team in Washington who are in command of nothing. Just saw a report today they're thinking about getting rid of Rivera, which is I just don't like Ron Rivera, man. I don't like Ron Rivera, who hired Shula and destroyed the career of the greatest college football player ever. That would be one, Cam Newton. Yeah, he did it. Destroyed that man's career. Didn't develop him. Kept him out there running the dang Delaware wing tee like he was, some 13-year-old kid getting beat up. Still took him to the Super Bowl, in which the entire team poo-pooed on itself. Shout out to you, Cam. Anyway, the Dolphins are favored by 10 points, and I'm going to roll with them because I think this is one fish that has the sharpest two-sided fins in the game. That one's going to hit you later. Just let it sink in. Sunday, 4 o'clock, the second slate of games. Panthers visit the Buccaneers. The Panthers are in disarray. As they just sent Frank Reich packing on his way. Yep. After week 12, they told him to get right on up out of there. And I don't think he's the entire problem, to be honest. Their blocking, man, for Bryce has just been awful. It's a bigger problem. You have to do a lot of draft picks in that area. I probably would trade down to my first to the second, and pick up maybe many top-notch linemen. And they got to be like 25 good linemen coming out. They need at least 3 of them. So, nevertheless, Mike Evans will lead Tampa Bay into this one, and they're favored by, one. Favored in this one, I'm sorry. And the key to victory is to just step aside, Baker, man. Just move out the way and watch Mike Evans cook them house cats. The Browns are visiting the Rams. If Matt Stafford continues to cook like he did last week, then it's going to be hard for a quarterbackless team like the Browns things to keep up with LA. And I'll take the Rams in this one easily. Oh, this game right here, I'm going to watch. It better be on my TV, 4 o'clock slate. But the Bullies versus the Bouncers. Like the Eagles bounced the 49ers out of the playoffs last year. Without Purdy, though. Without Purdy. Now, this is going to be a tough one to watch without a mouthpiece and knee pads. But the 49ers are favored in this one on the road versus the Eagles. Jalen's been hobbled, but been able to get out a lot of tough victories. This will come down to a game that's based in toughness, just pure toughness, as far as I can see, unless fumbles start happening or something. And when you talk about toughness, I don't think they come any tougher than Deebo Samuels. I think when he walks in that locker room, people sit up straight. It's kind of like granddaddy. Granddaddy come in the room. You like, hey, granddaddy. If you got an old school granddaddy, if your granddaddy under 40, I ain't talking to you. I have to get an edge to Purdy's knees, to be honest. Yep. Until Jalen is super solid, I don't think he can escape the pass rush. Plus, 49ers are pretty hot about what happened last time. So I'm going to go with the 49ers in this one. And like I said, they could return the favorites in the playoffs because they are the favorite to probably be in the NFC Conference Championship if they don't meet early or something, because I know San Francisco's a little off as far as their wins, but I think I'll take the 49ers in this one against the spread, of course. Sunday night, Chiefs versus Green Bay. And Jordan Love, I got to say one thing. You're going to learn this one thing Sunday night, and that's the difference between good and great. And I am definitely taking the champs in this one. Yeah. I mean, right now, Jordan Love's playing good, but Mahomes and them throwing the ball, this, and the emergence of Rashard Rice, they're still a team to beat in the AFC for right now. We're working on it. Monday night, the Bungles visit the Jaguars down by the stinky part of the Atlantic Ocean. With Burrow gone for the season, the Jags should be able to control the ball, play good defense, and get this win. However, they are favored by nearly 9. That's a lofty goal. But I think the Jags, they've covered the spread in the last 4 or 5 games, so I'll roll with them, roll with the Jags to take the victory. And now it is Steelers time. The Cactus Chicks of Arizona will visit the Steelers, and they will get crushed properly because the Steelers are almost completely locked, cocked, and ready to rock. You hear me? I'm taking the Steelers on this one. And in my next video, I will break down this game. Stay tuned. Hook up with us. Let's go, Steelers, go. And let's just keep on marching to the playoffs, man. All we got to do is win. Is this a trap game for us? Time will tell. But Mike Tomlin is very aware. Thank you for joining us on Tight Sports.